We are in Simon Gregorcic in Newmarket for the Slovenian Canadian Button Accordion Championship.
The weekend has been just outstanding. I'm just ecstatic that somebody's taken the time to put this together, and all the volunteers and everybody who did all the work. It's really opened up my eyes a lot to see what potential can be, and the bar has really been raised highly.
There was high energy, lots of excitement in the air, wall-to-wall musicians practicing, preparing for their performance. Some musicians came to compete, some came to entertain, some came to be entertained.
When I heard what I heard today, the competitors playing, they elevated the accordion to a new level of playing. And not just technically, but also interpretationally, artistically. They were just amazing musicians.
Slovenian button box, it's an old instrument that are made mainly by hand, by the old craftsmen. Everyone is unique, everyone has special voice and a special sound.
To us, it is the instrument to play. It's used in classical music as well as in more folk music and any place, any style in between.
Slovenians go nuts for the button accordion. It's so versatile, you can play anything on it.
The accordion is such a quintessentially Slovenian instrument. It conjures up a sense of nostalgia and patriotism in Canadian Slovenians, and it immediately transports you back to that country, even if you've never been there.
It brings us back to old country where we were born. When it comes to Slovenia, that's what is in our heart. We miss the home so much.
Jaz pravim, da je glasba neka naša življenjska sopotnica, spremljevalka. To je ena najlepših umetnosti, ki jih je človek skozi zgodovino razvil.
I've been playing this for 60 years. When I was about 15 years old, my brother didn't allow me actually to use his accordion, so whenever he was not at home, I sneaked them and I played.
The button accordion goes back in our family long time. My dad passed away about 26 years ago. Consequently, I've been playing about 26 years. I wanted to play one song from my dad before he passed away. I managed to do that.
It was my father who instilled the love of Slovenian folk songs and accordion in his children. And it brings back a nostalgia of a place we were born. Haven't lived there in a long, long time, but still imprinted in our hearts.
The button box is a nice communication instrument. It's one that we can remember people playing, grandparents playing, taking the instrument and going up into the mountains and into the valleys.
The Alps, the mountains of Slovenia, affect our hearts on sight, and I think the sound of the accordion has a connection to that.
When I hear some Slovenian music, my heart is jumping. That kind of music festival is something special. With so many people, with so many musicians, I really enjoy it.
I like being with the people who are so creative, using their imagination, using their creativity to preserve Slovenian heritage in Canada. I wish you further success.
We've been very lucky to have 3 incredibly special judges judging our competition this weekend. We have Matthew Labar, a very well-known musician and teacher of accordion. Maria Polak, a name that is very well-known. As a young woman, she sang with the legendary ensemble Avsenik. And we have Martin Težak, a world champion who's reached the pinnacle of championships in the button accordion.
Narodna zabavna glasba je simbol slovenstva, je tudi v tujini in kjerkoli druge po svetu. Gojiti to naprej, deliti to z drugimi, poučevati druge. Jaz se nekako počutim, da je to moja dolžnost, da je to moje tisto najpoglavitnejše poslanstvo v mojem življenju.
Prav zadovoljna sem, da sem lahko sodnik na tem tekmovanju diatonične harmonike tukaj na farmi Simona Gregorčiča v Torontu. In me spominja na Slovenijo, vse je zeleno, vse je lepo in ljudje so zelo zadovoljni.
The musicians we saw today are coming from all over Ontario and across the ocean from Slovenia. I was very amazed. I was impressed. I just think it's marvelous that we have contestants at an age of 8 to almost 90. They all put their heart and soul into whatever they played.
I think everyone was inspired and impressed at the level of quality and the skill and talent that was demonstrated.
Incredible technique, guys. To je za nas bilo eno zanimivo doživetje in interesantno, ker smo videli neverjetne talente, neverjetno spretnost na diatonični harmoniki, ki nisem pričakoval, da bi to lahko kdaj slišal kaj takega.
I was just blown away. Being at Simon Gregorcic was probably one of my highlights this year, simply because a function like this brings people closer together.
I've been president of Simon Gregorcic Association for 7-8 years. We love bringing people together. There's so many people that I would not have known or met just because of this Canadian-Slovenian Bud and Accordion Championships.
People want to come, they want to listen to the Slovenian music. It doesn't matter what the distance is. They want to hear what the youth are doing. And the youth right now are doing an amazing job.
It's good to see the younger generation carrying on this tradition. Even at a young age, they live and breathe this kind of music.
It's so nice to see all the young musicians, especially Martin Težak brings so many his students from Slovenia. It was just unbelievable.
This event has sentimental meaning to me as well because, you know, the younger people are still enjoying listening to the polka, the Slovenian waltz. I think that's one thing that we have to give back as elders to the community.
The generation of Slovenians that immigrated here many years ago, I think it's easier for them to feel connected to their homeland and to their roots because it's in their living memory still. They were born there and they'll never forget that part of their lives or that part of themselves. The younger people in the community who are 1, 2, or 3 generations removed from Slovenia in terms of lineage, they have to go over and above to foster that sense of connection to their heritage. And it's for that reason that the championship event exists. It's here to help foster that love for Slovenian music and culture and make sure that that stays alive in the hearts and minds of the future generations.
It's amazing to see how flawless an event like this can run. It's very smooth, very entertaining, and you can see the time and effort that went into organizing this event.
We're very grateful to the sponsors for this championship. There are some really amazing Slovenian Canadian businesses and businessmen and women who sponsor cultural events all the time, and we're very fortunate that they are supporting us as well. Without their support, we would absolutely not be able to put on such a tremendously successful event.
I would like to thank the performing accordionists. You truly are champions, every one of you. Hvala sponsors, hvala Simon Gregorcic for hosting this event. And last, I would like to thank the committee and board of directors of the Button Accordion Rocks Slovenian Cultural Committee.
I sponsor this event to help the community to make sure the Accordion Button Championship is recognized and people come out and enjoy it. So this is a sponsorship of the heart. It's so important to know our grassroots and to celebrate them.
To je tisto, kar moramo početi. V bistvu, če to zgubimo, sploh dejansko ne moremo reči, da še Slovenci smo. Torej, to je naša obveza, da to gojimo, širimo, negujemo, ljubimo in dajemo vse od sebe, da to ohranjamo.
The Accordion Music Festival is extremely important. We should bring people together biannually at the various parks with new talent, as the talent is constantly evolving.
Congratulations on a wonderful job well done, and I hope to see this event going on for many years to come.
I hope that this championship will grow into a bigger, better international competition.
It's going to get huge. I think you'll see a lot of countries coming in and playing. Germans are asking about it. The Slovenians obviously look here. It's going to be really phenomenal.
We're just so appreciative that we have this opportunity to carry on the music.